Welcome to our final CES edition of In Case You Missed It, where all the cool tech you've been waiting to see is still there, but scattered among miles of stuff that apparently just wiggles people's butts. Now it's burned into your memory too. Don't worry, we still found cool stuff. While you lusted a bunch of gadgets that start at $5.99, you probably missed the nail artist in a box, the drone, not helicopter that's confusing to talk about, and VR gaming of your pod people future. Hey Jetsons fans, we found something you're gonna like. It's the eHang 184. It's a personal transportation device for the sky. Meet George Jetson. It holds up to 220 pounds, and it's a drone because of its shape, but it's really more like a helicopter. They're going to get these into production within the next year. No joke, the next year. If the FAA is cool with it, basically, it's happening. This thing can go up for 23 minutes of flight time. It travels at 63 miles per hour, and it takes about 2 hours to fully recharge. It operates by a Google Maps-like interface. The whole idea is that a passenger would get in, interact with the iPad screen in front of them, and just basically say where they want to go, and they can sit back and basically do no flying. It needs a 20-foot diameter to land, and so once it has that, it can land near your location. So the 184 in the name means it carries one person only, a max of 220 pounds. There are 8 rotors and 4 booms on it, so it's drone-like, but they admit it's still more of a helicopter. And basically, this is how we're gonna get around in the future, I guess. We don't need self-driving cars. We'll have these. They will not let me sit inside of it, but I am standing right next to it, and if I stand really close, oops, I touched it. When this is available, it'll be around $200,000 to $300,000. I don't have that much money. Also, a life of crime just got a lot easier. Come on, goddammit! Crush booth taking a look at their new Movio Pod. It is a concept so far, but it gives 360 degrees of VR gaming madness. They won't let us sit in it, which is the only bummer. They just installed it yesterday. Apparently we're having problems until last night, so for now they want people to stay out, but they would let us try the same game, the same test you would see if you were actually sitting in it out here in 2D, and even that was cool. No more spinning. Oh Jesus, I will not die out here. I will Sandra Bullock this shit. Okay, that was cool. I would have liked to shoot more things. So far, it is just a concept, and what I hear is that they need to do probably at least one more version before they get to production, which the goal is for 2018, but they said, based on the conversations they've had so far here at CES, it could be even sooner.
It's the first one of its type that we know of, and you know, there's a lot of room for competition right now. The market is so big and so broad.
Yeah, Let's kill some robots and drones. So Virtuix has the Omni system for sale now for $6.99. With it, you get the stand, the harness, and the shoes, and there are games included. Playing this demo was actually way cooler than I'd imagined. So just like we heard earlier from Crush, there are all sorts of potential solutions to VR gaming out there. This one for $6.99 is a pretty good price. Wow.
Big boss.
Woo, that was awesome. There is a surprising amount of beauty tech here at CES, and one of the things that we were most into is the iNail. It's the intelligent nail printer, a little machine that can let you print very elaborate designs that are already preloaded, or, you know, pictures of pets or yourself or your friends. Whatever you want can go on your nails. Me and my photographer are going on my nail. I'll be the bottom, you be the top. Obviously, I'm doing this one because it's psychotic and also funny, and that's in case you missed it. Let's do it. Get Shivani in it. Well, sadly, you can only see my one crazy eye. They said I didn't let the top coat dry long enough, but still cool. I'm still into it. People that do fancy nail art already know that nail artists charge a lot of money to do some very imaginative things. So this way, different nail salons can offer the same sort of elaborate, beautiful nail situation that maybe they can't do. This machine just went on sale about 2 months ago, and it's $2,899. So no, you can't have one at home, unless you're like Kim Kardashian. She probably already has 5. They're based in China, looking for distributors, and, you know, about to hit your local nail salon, so look out. Nail art. And now TLDR, where we do the week's reading for you because a lot happened and you probably got lost. Also, all we know is what happened in Vegas. Is there life outside of Vegas? LG's rollable display prototype was a dream come true to all of us. Volkswagen's concept electric minibus charges to 80% in only 15 minutes. The Oculus Rift finally got a price tag. Segway's newest people mover transforms into a household companion bot when you're not riding it. Still no Optimus, though. And Kodak says it's resurrecting the Super 8 format into a redesigned retrofilm camera. We're done. This episode was brought to you by Go90. Hello and welcome to the Engadget stage here at CES 2016. I'm Carrie Davis, the host of In Case You Missed It, which you just got to see on our final episode from CES. We tried to have as much fun as possible, crammed into one little episode, so hopefully you enjoyed. There is a lot to see, as you probably all know. This is massive. It's not just at the convention center. It's different casinos. The Sands has a thing. There's so much. And so that's why we roam continuously and try to find the cool things. If you are into gaming, there is a serious virtual reality section this year. My first year at CES was only 4 years ago, and there was nothing like it then. So really incredible stuff. The Omni treadmill, we've seen that in prototype a few times, but never actually seen a working one before. So while that was just a chunk, in terms of virtual reality and gaming, that was my favorite experience by far here at CES. And it's pretty affordable for what it is, so we are really interested to see what they do with that. Speaking of gaming, a lot of that VR stuff is all for the adults. But what we are also interested in is how our little list of people learn to game and play and explore, because as a lot of people will tell you, there are going to be jobs we don't even know what they are in the future. So it's important to get little people involved with science, education, and gaming in a really creative way as well. So with that, I'd like to invite to the stage Hannah from Lego Education. Please come on up. Welcome. We can have you take a seat and grab a mic. Here at Engadget, we gave Lego Education one of our Best of CES awards for this little guy. So why don't you tell us about it? Welcome.
Thank you. So we're here from Lego Education, which is a part of the Lego Group, who develop solutions for classrooms to teach in classrooms. So what we're here to announce is, as you said, Milo here, it's an elementary classroom solution to teach science. It's called We Do 2.0, and it's basically driven by the desire to give students the right competencies for the future career and become the problem solvers of tomorrow.
Just to cut through it so people understand what it is, it's Legos, but with a Bluetooth little computer-like section that can control it in really interesting different ways. So you can teach little people, I call them little people because that's what I call my sister's kids. So you can teach kids how to code, which is amazing.
Yeah. So, yeah. And it's coding, it's science, it's building their skills. We know that in 10 years from now, 75% of all careers will need some level of science or technology skills. So what it is a combination of Lego bricks with this new hub here being the new development.
If we can, you can leave it there, it's fine, we can zoom, but this little piece on top here, that's the Bluetooth enabled, low power?
Yeah, Bluetooth low energy hub that connects with the digital component, which includes the programming, the coding environment, but also the digital content, which is the curriculum material that is used in classrooms.
So why don't we get a little demo if we can? I can
Sure.
help you. Let's see.
Sure.
Give me that right there.
So
I'll take it. Yeah, I'm going to hold this right here. Okay.
So what you can see is that in here we have all our projects. That can be projects like space exploration and so on. So in this case, this model is our science rover. And what students will get is that they get the projects on the screen, they'll go through them step by step, take the instructions, and eventually after building the model, which they also do from screen, they get to program. So let's go there.
This is the cool part. Yes, very much.
So this is the programming environment. It's basically drag and drop. You connect the blocks. Here also have a light, so I can program the light to change.
Can we add some music?
We can, for sure. Let's take a Milo sound as well, see if we can hear it. So let's try. And changing lights at the same time.
So the whole idea is these are actually for educators. These are for Lego education. You were telling me is not available in stores, but parents and others, educators, can buy it online. How much is this going to be?
So it's available on Lego Education, the web shop, and it's a brick set, which is a big plastic bag with 280 elements, the Bluetooth low energy hub, motors, sensors, and it's $159.99 for a set that can be used for 2 students, and with that one come the core software.
So the idea is educators would, which grades again? The
second to 4th grade.
Okay, yeah. They would have projects and sort of build things together, and yet parents can still build them. I know you've had a great reception here at this CES. I've heard a lot about it. What sort of things are you hearing from parents?
Sorry, what we're hearing from parents?
Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of parents think this is cool as well. We all, no matter whether we are educators, parents, politicians, whatever, we want the kids to succeed, right? So we want to give them the best opportunities possible.
So I know there are other products like this. I've seen a lot on Kickstarter, Indiegogo, probably a lot of us have. But this takes sort of that, it almost felt like maybe parents who are into science and tech, they would definitely get these for their kids, those sorts of products. But putting it into Lego, I think creates a whole other group of kids that are going to be exposed to it. Is that really the idea?
So I guess the idea is really to educate them, all kids, any kid and at any time. And I think the beauty of science when it's for young kids is that it's not necessarily to create the scientist of tomorrow. It's just building on the natural curiosity that any kid have anyway. So it's to making sure that we keep that creativity with the kids throughout them growing up.
So I wanted to talk about that a little bit too, because we know that STEM is so important in education. But a lot of girls and women, they drop out. When they're this age, the young elementary school age, girls are still excited about science and math, but the older they get, the less excited about it they are, and somehow it becomes more of a boys thing. So what is Lego doing, and maybe this is the solution, to sort of address that problem?
Yeah. So our solution is gender neutral. It's for boys, it's for girls, and as said, kids are curious, boys and girls, at the same level. So it's really making sure that they keep that curiosity, keep asking questions, because that's what will lead them to solve the problems going forward.
Can I play with this a little? If you hold this for
Sure.
me, I would love to give it a whirl. I'm gonna program this Lego right here. Okay, so I'm gonna add. Oops. Okay. Good. I'm already ruining things. I don't know what that does. Ooh, what's that? Is this you can program a mic sound?
Sure.
Oh, and you can, cool. Okay, wait. All right, so I'm gonna put this is forward.
Yeah. So if I can, I'll hold this one.
Could you educate me?
Sure. So any of these yellow blocks starts the program. In this case, we can take the one you just had.
Uh-huh.
Here you're programming the color.
Okay.
You can basically put, if you click on number 1, so you can pull up if we pull up 2 different ones, on this one, if I click on it,
oh, and then you get the
you
color.
can select the color you want. Purple. Okay. If we want to add another color, I'll just remove this one for a second. You can program another one.
Yellow.
We can even then put it in a loop.
Can you have it go forward, turn around, and come back? Oh, in a loop, I like.
So, yeah. We can put in, then we need the motor to be activated. So in that case, we have the motor block.
Okay, that's probably good. Let's try that.
And we want it to go this way first for, let's say, 2 seconds. I'm running out of space here. I'm just cleaning up. And then we want it to run the other way. Let's see if it works here. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah. Oh, that's not played. That's, still works.
And since we now have a loop here, he'll continue forever. We could put it to
let's just let him go. Let the little guy be free. Okay. All right, thank you so much. And just checking the audience, we were supposed to have one other interview, but I don't think they were able to make it. Do you see them? They're not here. Okay. We wanted to tell you about another technology. Did you happen to see Edwin the duck?
Sorry?
Edwin the duck. It was near your booth at the
Yeah,
stand.
we saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, really
cool big duck.
I know. I really wanted to talk to them. I guess they had car trouble.
No.
So to wrap it up, what is the future for Lego? Do you think right now this is in Lego education? I'm curious to hear if you think this is something that regular Lego will begin. I would imagine they would begin carrying. What's the word?
So right now we can't say anything about what the future and predict the future. Right now we're just really excited to get this one out and see the huge impact and effect we've seen at the show today.
All right, so it's going to be in stores. I wouldn't be surprised because there are so many products like this. So
definitely. For now, it's on legoeducation.com and you can purchase it from that one.
Okay, Lego Education, that's where it's at. All right, thank you all for joining us so much. It is our last day here at CES. We have produced a lot of content, a lot of videos, a lot of hands-ons, a lot of reviews, a lot of late night things, a lot of things that cover kids' education. And so we hope that you've enjoyed our coverage. We'll be pushing out more today and then flying out tomorrow blessedly. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Vegas. We will see you again soon.